What is going on, people of YouTube? My name happens to be Kurtyoy, and welcome, hallelujah, to another preview. It's been a long time since I said that, about 2 weeks, but that's the last international break gone until March or February, around that time, which is great news, because we've got constant game weeks, I believe. It's not long now until we get a double game week, because we've got, of course, the rush of Premier League game weeks. In December you've got the Boxing Day fixtures to comprehend. Also 28th, I believe, for playing again this year. I'm not sure about that, but good thing is football's back and should be back with an abundance, which means a lot of videos from me, because if there are double game weeks, then time to cash in on your points. Time to really use some good things in this. Some good things that I like to consider calling your wild cards. You're meant to play them well and not forget to take it off and use your best wild card accidentally. Yeah, however, I do think triple captain will play out fantastically in the double game weeks. If you stick someone like Vardy as triple captain, he scores. He's got double game week. Let's say he got his last game weeks 7 and 9. Or you get his biggest scores 13 and 12. That's 25. Triple captain 75. It's not a bad total. But needless to say, we are here for a preview. Now, I've changed the way I'm going to do graphics. I'm not going to have all the stats and everything because it's very small, and the mobile devices and everything, you can't see it. So, the stats will be on the screen anyway. Look at them there. But for now, if you want to see any of the players that I've listed, or either side of me, they are there. But also the goalkeepers. And what better place to start than a Manchester United goalkeeper? Now, bearing in mind this is the fixture list, I've picked the best 3 players in each position I believe you should take. Now, there's a few surprises in there, I'm not going to lie. There's a few players that you'll think, really? Really? Again? And there's a few players that you'll think, I think I'm going to stop watching you because you're deluded, but hear me out. So, goalkeepers, of course. We've got to start with the man, the myth, the Manchester United goalkeeper, David De Gea. Mr. Saves everything that goes in his way. 23 saves, not too bad considering he missed the first 4 games of the season, but coming at 5.6 million, he has a decent little fixture coming up. And you're looking at it away against Watford. Watford have been good at home at not conceding and decent at scoring as well. But I feel like Manchester United will go there, play their boring tough football, get 1 or 2 goals maybe, and hopefully see out the clean sheet. There's an annoying clicking sound in the background, so apologies if you can hear that. I'll hopefully try and edit it out. If not, I apologise. I won't be there every single video. Next goalkeeper, and next 2 actually, quite surprising. The first one actually, I'll probably give myself a let off. I'll go on the right hand side. I'll give Wayne Hennessy a little bit of a shout out. If he plays, he's got a decent chance. He's at home against Sunderland, and for me that's a decent chance. And also you're looking at it and thinking home against Newcastle. Newcastle are an rejuvenated team. They're doing okay at the moment, but they are not a good team. They still need a lot of improving to be done. And for the next 2 game weeks, looking at it, he could be a decent goalkeeper. He could get 2 clean sheets. Could get some bonus points in there as well. It could be quite a cheap, piece of business, and quite a good piece of business for 4.0 million. And lastly, feel free to have a go at me. I'm trying to look at him to find him on here. There he is, Brad Guzan. He's onto the list. Now, hear me out. He had a decent game against City. And Villa looks a different side against City, proving me wrong that they shouldn't have kept Tim Sherwood, and they should have brought Remy Gard in. It seems like a good decision if they can keep up that sort of form in every single game. They've got an away game against Everton. Now, my theory behind this is Everton will fire a lot of shots away, hopefully, and if they don't, they won't get any goals, and they'll get a clean sheet. So if Guzan doesn't get a clean sheet, he should get 1, 2, maybe 3 bonus points for making a lot of saves, because he's a good goalkeeper and he's good at making saves. So that's my 3 behind that. So either way, you're going to get a decent amount of points. I mean, 4.4 million, if that's your main goalie, I'm risking it. For a backup goalie, for example, to sit behind Czech, I would happily bring in Brad Guzan. You also may notice I'm at 5.2 million spare, because I'm waiting for the moment to hopefully see if Aguero comes back into the team, see if he starts scoring. If he does, Pella will be making way, and Aguero will be coming in. As you can see, I can afford it. However, it will cost me some points if I do it this week, though. Moving on to the defenders, we've got, again, a few surprises. I'll go with the one that I've got in my team, actually, so I need to find him, is Laurent Koscielny. He's been a decent bit of form recently. Admittedly, not getting a clean sheet against Tottenham. It was a decent derby, 1-0. I don't think I can complain about that. He was at fault for the goal, but he's had a decent few game weeks behind that. The 3 results, look at that. You got a clean sheet against Watford, you got a clean sheet and a goal against Swansea, you got a goal against Everton. Decent point tally. Don't get anyone complain. He was dropping in price. I was getting worried because it was 5.9 million. I was going to cash him out for Bellerin. I thought, I'm going to have to stick with him because I don't want to lose money on him. I bought him for 6 million, cashed out, not a good choice, but he's coming back now nonetheless, and hopefully he'll start rising up in price again because he's a quality defender and he can score goals. He's proved that recently. Secondly, in the centre, now. now. What are we going to do here? Because you're going to think I'm deluded, but I have got a certain Jonathan Terry. His name's not Jonathan really, but John Terry's in my team. Yep, I am pretty crazy, but hearing me out, I think he's got a decent chance of getting a clean sheet. He has a home game against Norwich. Norwich away from home have been pretty poor this season, but they have been improving. You know, had a decent flurries of good football. I feel like this week will be the week that hopefully Chelsea will change. They'll get a clean sheet. And also, I've got a really good feeling about John Terry scoring. It seems like a day and a game where Chelsea will get 2 or 3 goals. John Terry will pop in for the second or third one, sort of maybe kill off the opponents about 70th minute, like he's so good at doing. I don't think he's scored yet this season. Now will be the change for that for me, John Terry. Hopefully he'll get a decent performance. He's a good defender, but just needs to find his form again. And lastly, we've got another defender featuring from the Spurs and Arsenal derby. We've actually got Danny Rose in here. Now, the reason I put him in here is because, he had a decent last game. He's picked up 3 assists in 3 games. You can't argue with that. 3 clean sheets, or 3, sorry. 1 goal conceded in each game. You're looking at the next game, and you're thinking, West Ham at home. It's another derby, but can they get the clean sheet? I think they can. If you can get a clean sheet and an assist, who knows? It could be a good game week for Danny Rose, but I think an assist will be, in the air. And he's improved a lot in the last 3 games. Moving on now to the midfielders, and let's get it out of the way. We know who's coming in here. Riyad Mahrez, he's brilliant, he's fantastic, he scores loads of points. Didn't do last weekend, but you look at the team he's playing, he's got Newcastle away, he's bound to get some points. Moving on, and we're going to go into more detail with the next player. We've got a Southampton midfielder, and we've got Sadio Mane. Now, he has been a bit out of form in the last 2 games. He picked up 2 points. Last game could have got 3 points in the Bournemouth game. The last 2 games got 2 clean sheets, but I feel like his batteries have been recharged. He had a decent run of form before that. He's now had 2 games to recharge his battery. The international break has come. He'll hopefully be rejuvenated. New man. He'll come out against Stoke and he'll go all guns blazing. Get you a goal and assist at least. Fire in the points for you. I feel like it's got a good week coming for him soon. If not this week, then next week. Because if you're looking at who they're playing, Man City away, and I think, Man City have shown they're a bit wobbly at the back. Mane can be the one to break through. And lastly, we've got a player that I transferred in, and stupidly I'd put Tadic in even though I said I would get Deulofeu in. I'm so annoyed that I forgot to put Deulofeu in, because that would have been more money to put elsewhere in the team, but Tadic in there, he might come out for Deulofeu, depending on how Deulofeu does this week. But I don't know, I'm scrolling down, I need to scroll up. We have an Arsenal player, and the Arsenal player we have is not Giroud, because I'm not in strikers yet. We have Mesut Ozil. He's had fantastic form. You look at, since Leicester, he's grabbed an assist. He's grabbed a goal and assist, 2 assists, an assist, 2 assists, an assist. He's proving to be the player that Arsenal signed him to be, which is magnificent, world class, great on the ball, a wand of a left foot. If he can continue this form, he'll be blitzing past Fabregas's assist record, which he got at Arsenal, I believe. Then he got at Chelsea. Ozil will be blitzing past that. 10 assists in 12 games now. He's been a good run of form, so hopefully he can continue that, and I think he will continue that. Look who Arsenal have got, and I think you're looking at West Brom away. Very tough team to break down under Tony Pulis, but you're looking at a playmaker like Ozil to make the breakthrough, and he's definitely got the quality to do that. And lastly, we're going on to forwards, and again, blah blah blah. Jamie Vardy, hopefully he's going to break the record. He's fantastic. He's going to score some goals. You look at Newcastle away, they've also, been conceding a lot of goals, even though they haven't conceded in the last 2 games. But they'll be fragile at the back after the international break. I believe Vardy can break through that. Let's move on to the second player, in which again I will take some more effort. I'm not spending time on Vardy and Mahrez because if you don't have them in your team, you're a bit coco loco. What can I say? Next up, actually, we've got a bit of a surprise, I suppose, from Arsenal fans, definitely, is Olivier Giroud. Now, a lot of Arsenal fans don't like him, but I think he's a quality striker. You're looking at the fact that he can score goals and been on the pitch for 90 minutes, and you look at the fact, 16 minutes on the pitch against Stoke, scores a goal, 11 minutes against Leicester, scores a goal, 27 minutes against Watford, scores a goal. He does it off the bench as well, which is a lot of people find hard to do. And considering they've got West Brom away, if Özil's going to find anyone, you know, Olivier Giroud will be there in the box. If it ends up being like hoofball into the area, Özil will make the chances, Giroud will finish them. He does miss a lot of chances, in fairness to the haters of him, but he will score goals, and hopefully he'll score a few today, otherwise maybe look like an absolute muppet. And lastly, to finish this off nice, hopefully and quickly, we've got, again, I think I put him in, I'm going to put him in there until he scores goals, I'm only joking about that, but we have Babatimbi Gomis. He's been in a shocking run of form, considering he was at 7.5 million. I want to see when I cashed out on him. Might bring a screenshot of that at the end. But, you know, he's gone down to 6.8. Hopefully I would have cashed out at 7.5. I thought he hasn't scored. Maybe take him out. But, you know, he's in a shocking run of form. He can't stop not scoring and missing chances. And for me, you're looking at Bournemouth at home. Bournemouth have not kept a clean sheet away from home. I think they've averaged 2 to 3 goals conceded. Now is a time for Swansea to stop their rotten luck in front of goals, like their rotten form, and time to start pulling the goals in and start the Gary Monk, redemption. Because rumours are that he's close to the sack, which I'd hate to see. I'm a big fan of Gary Monk, coming from the club, you know, within the club, and to manage it. Fantastic story. But nevertheless, that is all I've got for you today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed this episode, and if you want to leave your suggestions on who you think will be the good in this week, leave them down below. And also your thoughts on my John Terry pick. I don't know. I've got a good feeling. I think he'll get a clean sheet. I think he'll get a goal. But what do you think about it? Do you think Terry will continue to rot in form as Chelsea will and get another loss at home? In which case, Mourinho in or Mourinho out? How many losses does it take to sack a Mourinho? We will soon find out. But thank you guys for watching. Nonetheless, if you liked this video, then leave a like, let me think in the comments down below, and subscribe if you feel like I am worthy. And I'll catch you all in the next video, which hopefully will be another Football Manager video. Peace.